Hello children. In the previous class, we obtained some important basic equations in electricity. The first one for resistors in series, that is equivalent resistance Rs equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus and so on. And even for resistors in parallel, we got the equation 1 by Rp equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus and so on. Next, we got the equation for heat generated in a resistor by what? Using Joule's law of heating. H is equal to I square RT. Next, for equation for electric power, we have got some 2 to 3 equations. P equal to W by T, E by T, then H by T, I square RT by T, T can cancel, I square R, VI, V square by R, like that and all. In today's class, we will solve some numericals with the help of those equations. The first one is this. Okay, chapter electricity, topic numericals. The first one, a battery of 9V, that is what V potential difference, is connected in series with resistors. Important thing is series with resistors 0.2 ohm, SI unit of resistance, 0.3 ohm, 0.4 ohm, 0.5 and 12 respectively. How much current would flow through the 12 ohm resistor, through the 12 ohm resistor? That's what we have to find out. Okay, sometimes it is better to draw the suitable circuit diagram. Now let us draw. Okay, for this the circuit diagram is okay children. So in this circuit diagram, R1 0.2 ohm, R2 0.3 ohm, R3 0.4 ohm, R4 0.5 ohm and 12 ohm. Now the question is this: what? How much current would flow through the 12 ohm resistor? Here all the 5 resistors are connected in series. We know in case of what? Resistors in series combination connection, through the resistors same current flows through all the resistors. Whichever the resistor you take, the same current flows. Whether it is 12 ohm or 0.5 ohm or 0.2 ohm, same current flows. So we need the factor I. Resistance R, what is that? 12. Okay, and then 9V, potential difference is given. Now, what is that here? The complete through this circuit. Did you understand children? We need the total resistance of this circuit. So that's why now we have to find out the total resistance of the circuit. How do you get? Since here the resistors are connected in series, we know what is the equivalent resistance: R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 plus R5. Hence, now therefore children, now therefore total resistance Rs. Why that S? Because here the resistors are in series connection. R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 plus R5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Substitute the values. 0.2 plus 0.3 plus 0.4 plus 0.5 plus 12. Now therefore the total 0.5 plus 0.5 is how much? 1. Then 1 plus point is what? 1.4. 1.4 plus 12 is how much? 13.4. Correct? Check once again. 0.2, 0.3, 0.5. 0.5, 0.5, 1. 1.4. 13.4. 13.4 is the equivalent resistance. The total resistance of the given what the circuit, that means sum of all these 5 resistors when they are connected in series. Now here the question is very clear. We have to get the current through 12 ohm. In case of series connection, current, the flow of current is same. Current through all the resistors is same. Hence, whether it is 12 ohm or through 5 ohm, etc., it makes no change at all. Already here it is given 9V. Now, therefore, by using Ohm's law, V equal to IR, easily we can get what? The unknown factor, that is current through which one? 12 ohm. Now, therefore, children, therefore, current through 12 ohm resistor, 12 ohm resistor equal to I equal to, if you have any confusion, Ohm's law we know what? V equal to IR. When V equal to IR, then what is I equal to V by R. V equal to IR. Therefore, what is I? V by R. V by R. Here I write that R as what? RS by Ohm's law. Ohm's law. Okay. Now therefore let us substitute. V is how much? 9 by RS. Don't get any confusion. What is that? It is not 12. Through 12, how much current? The same current as that of 0.5, etc. In all the resistors, the same current flows because the resistors are connected in series. Hence, whether it is 12 or 0.5, we have to take the equivalent resistance, that is 13.4. 13.4. So, therefore, now dividing this. And especially look at here, 9 divided by 13.4, come to the rough work, 90 by 130. How comes? Remove the decimal point. After the decimal point, 1 digit. Therefore, you know that 90 by 134. Then it goes by 2, 45 2, 6 2, 7 Now let us take this 45 divided by 67. 0 point. How many times this will go? Just check once. Will it go by 7? 7 6 are 42, 7 7 are 49. It exceeds 450. So therefore, now let us try with 6. 6 7 are 42. 6 6 are 36 plus 4, 40. Then it comes 48. Now just it goes by 7 times. 7 7 are 49. 4, 7 6 are 42, 46. Yes, therefore approximately it will be equal to 0.67. What is the SI unit of electric current? Ampere. The symbol is A. So thus in case of series connection, series combination, by getting this equivalent resistance using Ohm's law, mathematical form, we can get the required current. Okay, children. In the second, here we are given two 40 ohm resistors and 20 ohm one resistor. They are connected in parallel with a 12 V power supply. Calculate the equivalent resistance and the current through each resistor. What is the current flowing through the supply? That means total current. That sometimes circuit diagram is not a very compulsory one. Even without that, previous one we have drawn. Now let us try without that, because here the data is very clear, children. So here two 40 ohm resistors means R1, R2 both are equal to 40 ohm, and R3 equal to 20 ohm. They are connected in parallel to with a power supply 12 V. So V equal to 12 V. What we have to calculate? The equivalent resistance. Hence RP we have to calculate. And at the same time, current through each resistor. We are very clear. Current through each resistor. In case of series, same current flows through all the resistors. But in case of what about parallel? The current differs. It deviates into I1, I2, I3 like that. Which is same, potential difference will be the same because they are connected to common end. Okay. So now therefore we have to get current through each I1, I2, I3. Not only that, and also what is the current flowing through the supply, means the total current I. Okay. Now we have, in case of parallel, we have 1 by Rp equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R3. Substitute that. 1 by R1. R1 is 40 plus 1 by R2. R2 is also 40. 1 by R3 is 20. This is what? 1 by Rp. Okay. At the end we shall take. Now let us take LCM of this. What is the LCM of 40, 40, 20? Basic maths. 40, 40, 20. So in all the three, 20 is there. No need to start with 2. We know here 20, 20, 20 is common. 22s are, then 22s are, 21s are. Again 2 is common. 2 into 20, 40. Of course, if you have a very strong command over that, directly can be, but don't go for such things. Better just you follow, factorize and get that. 40. 40 into 1 by 4 means it is 1. Okay, that we know. 40 into the first fraction. Next, 40 into second fraction. Because 1 time 1 into 1, 1. Plus y plus, because we have plus here. 40 into 1 by 20 means 2. 2 ones are 2. Hence, this will be equal to 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4. 4 by 40, nothing but 1 by 4 ones are 4 tens are. That is what? 1 by Rp. Therefore, Rp equal to reciprocal of 1 by Rp is Rp. Reciprocal of 1 by 10 is 10. Thus, the equivalent resistance when they are connected means in parallel of the three is 10 ohm. Next, so we got now equivalent resistors. Current through each we have to get. Now therefore, now we got Rp equal to 10 ohm. Next we need current through each resistor. For that we shall take the help of Ohm's law. By Ohm's law we have V equal to IR. This implies what is I? I equal to V by R. Now therefore this implies current through each resistor now. Hence I1. What do you mean by I1? Current through the first resistor when they are connected in parallel. I equal to V by R. Hence what is I1? V will be the same by R1 equal to V12 and R1 40 equal to, it will be divisible by 4. 4 tens are 4 threes are, hence very simple calculation 0.3 ohm. I2 current through the second resistor, since both are same R1 R2, I2 will be equal to what? I1 will be equal to 0.3 ohm. Or once again by writing that equation substitute, we will get the same answer. Next I3 current through the third resistor is what? V by R3. V is 12, R3 20. It goes divisible by 4. 4 5s are, 4 3s are. Therefore, when we divide, we will get 0.6. Check once. 5 0 point. Therefore 6. Hence it goes by 6 0.6. Oh. Okay, so this is how we can get what? Current through each resistor. Next it is asked total current. Now therefore total current that is through the complete entire circuit, I equal to I1 plus I2. Sorry, I know. What is the SI unit of I? It is ampere. So it is ampere, not ohm, amperes. I1 plus I2 plus I3. Therefore, I1 is 0.3 ampere plus, now I am substituting on 0.3 plus I3 0.6. Therefore, finally, the power supply total current I equal to 0.3, 0.3, 0.6, 0.6 plus 0.6 is 1.2 watt, 1.2 ampere. We have to be very careful because here we have so many times ohm, etc. That's why the same thing may repeat even when we find I. That's why we have to be very cautious about such things. I ampere. Once you write and then check it once. Unknowingly sometimes it may happen, instead of ampere we may write ohm. So therefore after simplification check and then you proceed. Okay, if any simple mistakes etc. error, just we can correct then and there itself. Okay children, I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3, 0.3 plus 0.6 gives what? 1.2 ampere. Now third sum, an electric iron of resistance, it is a heating device we know, 25 ohm. Here resistance R equal to 25 ohm takes a current of 7 ampere I, 7 ampere SI unit. Calculate the heat developed in 0.5 minutes. 0.5 minutes means what time? 0.5 minutes. In SI unit, it is resistance is given in SI unit. current is given in SI unit. Then time, the SI unit of time we know seconds. If it is not in SI, then we have to convert. Okay, children. Therefore, what about here? Minute means 60 seconds make 1 minute. Hence, in order to get in terms of seconds, 0.5 into 60. Multiply that, you will get what? 6 5s are 30. Then one more 0. After the decimal, 1, 0, 30.0. 0.5 minutes, half minute means 30 seconds. That we know. 30 seconds. Okay, after getting the data, first you write each, then check the unit. If it is not in SI, convert that into SI using that conversion factor. Now it's clear. What is the question? Calculate the heat developed. H is equal to, we have to get. We know that by Jones law of heating, H equal to I square RT, correct? This is the equation. Now let us substitute. I 7 square. I is 7 square into resistance 25 time 30. Therefore 49 into 25 means 75, and this one 75 followed by 10. Now let us take this into what? The rough work. Let us multiply this. Okay, children, look at now. 49 into 750. If you multiply, okay, children, just let us multiply this first. 9 into 0, 9 5s are 45, 4, 9 7s are 63, 67. 4 into 0, 4 5s are 20, 4 7s are 28 plus 2, 30. 0, 5, 7, 6, 3. Thus it comes 36,750. H means what? Heat energy. What is the SI unit of energy? Joule. Okay, so thus the heat developed in SI unit, it is joule, or even it can be expressed in terms of kilojoule. If it is asked, even express that by introducing K and divide by 1000. So this is how, by using suitable equations, just we can get the required what? Heat developed in the given heat, what is that? Electric iron. The fourth sum. An electric fan runs from the 220 V mains. Hence given. What is 220 V means? It is potential difference. V is 220. The current flowing through it is I equal to 0.6 ampere. At what rate is the electrical energy transformed? At what rate the electrical energy transformed? When the term rate comes, what? It is power. That we have to calculate. Also, how much energy is transformed in what? 2 minutes. The energy transformed in 2 minutes means E factor. So these are the two things. When we are given V and I, by basic definitions in the previous class, we obtained different equations. P equal to Vi, P equal to I square R, P equal to V square by R. Okay. Hence, according to the given, now let us select the suitable below this. Now, therefore, we have P equal to Vi. Correct? No, because we are given V and also I, we need P, hence P equal to Vi. Substitute this V 220 into 0.6. 6 into 0, 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12 plus 1, 13. After the decimal point 1 digit, so thus it 132. What is the SI unit of power? Watt. Thus, try to know it clearly. At what rate is the electrical energy transformed? Means when the term rate comes, it is nothing but what? Power. Next, how much energy is transformed? That how much energy we need. And general formula we have, do you remember? P equal to E by T. Therefore, E equal to, just do the cross, P into T. P is, we have calculated, yes, 132 into time. Time 2 minutes. When time is 2 minutes, 2 into 60, 120 seconds. Let us substitute that 120 seconds and let us multiply that 132 into 120. 2 2s are 2 3s are 2 1s are 1 into 2 1 into 3 1 into 1 4 8 5 1 0. Be careful, check once, twice, then you proceed. 15840. 15840. Energy means what? Joule. So children, here how much energy is transformed? Means it is 15,840 joules. Okay, and the power of that particular fan, whatever the device given, is what? 132.0 watt. That is 132 watts. And in this assignment, we have more number of problems in the text exercises. So children, just we practice them. If any doubt, just you can clarify your doubts. Thank you children.